It's once again time to dive into the world of XRP and why we are so bullish on this coin. Now, the naysayers say, hey, XRP is pulling back. This is good news because get ready. You haven't seen anything yet when it comes to a price movement for XRP. We'll break down the new potential SEC chair as well as the Treasury pick and how this is going to affect your XRP holdings. If that's something like the sound of, you want to stay up to date and ahead of everyone else in this market, well, guess what? Subscribe to this channel, smash up that like button to a brand new all-time high, share it far and wide. With that being said, let's get into this video. So as we move nearer to January the 20th, which is Donald Trump's inauguration to be the 47th president, he is getting his administration in order, picking very much pro-cryptocurrency individuals and getting them into some key roles. We're going to talk about Teresa Guillen a little bit later on and why she could absolutely send the crypto markets beyond what anyone did think. But XRP, as Ripple CEO, applauds Trump's Treasury Secretary nominee. Very interesting in the run-up to this. Stuart Aldertree supporting Kamala Harris. Brad Garlinghouse being kind of independent, but at the same time giving a nod to Donald Trump is very interesting. The CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, recently shared encouraging news with the XRP community regarding the US Treasury security nomination by President-elect Donald Trump. Scott Bessent, he is a well-known fudge hedge fund manager and former strategist at George Soros, has sparked a wave of optimism among cryptocurrency enthusiasts. He is very much pro-cryptocurrency and he is nominated as the lead Treasury Department Secretary and brings a strong track record as international investor and economic strategist. Very good news, by the way. He did have a high-profile bet against the British pound in '92, which is not so good, but this is a pro-cryptocurrency individual, as many of the administration is, and clearly has links back to Brad and many others. And the fact that, XRP are playing this pretty sensible. We know the SEC case and we know Gary Gensler has an agenda. They are done and that's all going to change. But this for me is positive as we continue to look at exactly who is going to be put into this administration and more importantly, who and how they're going to regulate. Ripple's Garlinghouse expressed support for the nomination, calling Bessent the ideal job and the ideal choice for fostering innovation, especially in the crypto space. This is a big deal. And Brad absolutely setting his stall out very, very clear. Not only do we have that, potentially an ETF coming in 2025. These are nearer than I think anyone thinks. Solana and XRP ETFs, I'm going to go out there and say it, first half of next year, we will have them dialed in. The success of the Bitcoin ones, and I do think Ethereum will show its hand a little bit nearer towards the end of the year, early parts of 2025. Therefore, those ETFs will get adoption, and I believe we'll see an XRP, meme coin, altcoin, and many, many others. And this, for me, signifies a turning point for Ripple. We know that this has already been discussed with BlackRock. We know it's already on the agenda. And equally, we have the Grayscale Trust that I've always talked about being front run for an XRP ETF, with nearly $2.5 million already in that trust fund. That's a big deal and continues to build out, let alone some of the partners that we already have in place to support this, uphold as well as everyone else. Is a big deal. Okay, it's a very big deal, and I think we're going to see this more and more. Bitwise Asset Manager recently filed for that XRP ETF, making a significant milestone in the Turkish journey towards mainstream adoption. Legal expert Jeremy Hogan has provided valuable insights into a potential timeline. Hogan noted ETF's approval typically lasts 6 to 12 months, hinting at a potential mid-25 approval date if the SEC's current appeal progresses as expected. Okay, this is the point in which we now need to flip it on its head and say, well, we know that Gary Gensler is out on the 20th, and there are many people being lined up for this job, namely Teresa Guillen, and I want to talk a little bit about her and why she could be an absolute dynamite pick for the SEC chair. Like I said, there is definitely a couple of others that we talked about previously, but I want to just bring you to this. This is her bio and featured work. What is she all about? Well, listen to this. It says, Teresa also counsels as a general corporate securities and compliance issues, as well as a capital raiser under regulation SD, A+, and CF. Teresa is a co-leader of Barker Hosteller's blockchain team and has a significant experience including emerging issues associated with blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and digital assets, as well as non-fungible tokens, decentralized autonomous organizations, Web 3.0, DeFi platforms, and alternative trading systems. She ultimately has an extensive experience in representing private and public companies, financial institutions, investment managers, board of directors, corporate officers, and much, much more. Could you pick a more positive cryptocurrency individual that is linked directly into every asset in which XRP does fundamentally operate in. Teresa is also a cryptocurrency tracing certified examiner. She's the perfect pick. Let's just be honest. She is the person that needs to be in the SEC chair, will foster innovation, will support the narrative. But then you come back to the most simplest and rawest of questions. What happens with the current SEC case against Ripple? Well, it just simply gets thrown out. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But this is why I've been talking about a $12 XRP very, very soon. Some people even predict a significant further uptrend, $40 in 3 months, but there has to be certain mechanics that are hit. This absolutely is possible, but we would need to see a massive move in the market as well as moving for Bitcoin and much else. But the current momentum and the crypto bull season still in its very early stages. Analysts do remain optimistic of a bullish XRP price prediction in the short term. Well, you only have to look at the chart and understand exactly what's going on. Every moving average right now is pointing to the upside, including some of the more longer term ones. We're 0.5% up. Altcoins are getting some narrative. Look at BTC dominance, which we've talked about enough times, starting to drop below this yellow box. This is incredibly good news, as it means money is flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins. What's even crazier though is Bitcoin holding up around 98,500 is super bullish. So watch out. XRP, again, in my opinion, is going to consolidate just as it did here around the 107 mark. I could see us consolidating between 147, 152 before that next breakout that we talked about in our previous video. And what does that look like? Well, that looks at a 171 on its way up to $2. And then get ready. The flight to $10, $12, $15 is coming very soon. But let me know what you think of all of this. Let me know what you think of the pick for SEC chair. Teresa, good or bad? Let me know as always in the comments down below. And do check out some of the links in the description. It massively helps out the channel. And don't forget, the easiest thing you can do to make sure everybody's aware of this news is hit that thumbs up button down there. It's free to do so. It costs you nothing, but hugely helps out the channel and gets this video out for more people to see it. So as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. We appreciate your time. Let's see what this weekend brings for altcoins and XRP. Take care. Bye-bye.